How has the media affected you? In what ways do you use media?
Well, I think with the media, I've um, been a lot more online. Like, for example, like Facebook, and helps me communicate with my family across, Mexico and across the U.S. So that's definitely been helpful. I think also just with studying, I mean, you find hopefully factual evidence for your papers that you need to write, or for example, homework that helps. So definitely, media has been beneficial, like with my family and school wise.
What do you think about print? Do you use print for anything?
As in, like, yeah,
Newspapers or in like a magazine or anything? Do you still use those or?
I definitely use it a lot less. I mean, I know they're more helpful with like resources, and so they're actually, good sources, but definitely I find myself using more of the online stuff just because I think it's quicker and just easier to access.
Do you think it's dying, like magazines and newspapers nowadays?
I definitely have thought that and just been thinking about the process. You can see how our age is becoming more, technology wise. So I think it seems like it's dying. I don't know how it'll revive again somehow. Hopefully it does, but I do think it's dying.
What do you think the future holds in regards to media? Like, what do you want to see
Do I
in the
want to see?
future? Any improvements, like maybe with school material or stuff like that, or ways we
Um,
learn in class?
I mean, I definitely want to see it. I mean, it's helpful, so I would
Exactly.
like to see. I mean, definitely helps us with our school wise and studying, but I also don't want it to take over because I know like people have gotten a lot less face to face communication, and so definitely I think media's been downfall like that way. But also, it is helpful to, like I said, find good resources and study. So,
Right. Thank you, sir. How has the rise of media affected you? Like, what have you seen from your experiences?
From my experiences, the rise of media has helped with research and stuff like that. Instead of worrying about library times when it's open and everything else, you have access to a bunch of media at your fingertips. And then, in addition to that, it also gives you wider access to entertainment.
Do you still use print, like in regards to paper, like newspapers or anything like that, in any way? Do you still use
For
that?
newspapers, not as much, but for some work, yes, because I don't always have access to the internet depending on where I go. So it's easier sometimes to have the print. However, I do prefer to use electronic because not only does it save paper, but it also gives you wider access, as I stated before.
And in regards to print, do you think it's dying as we go on?
I think so. With the rise of technology, yes, the use of print has kind of decreased dramatically.
Um, in regards to the future, like let's say 10, 15 years from now, or even longer, what do you think the future holds, like in regards to technology? Like, what are some examples do you think like we will see, like more advanced computers or like even possibly robots, something like that in a sense?
I believe, yeah, technology is just going to keep improving, and then eventually, I believe print will probably die out completely, but it's going to take several years for that to happen.
And personally, what do you want to see, like in regards to technology and media rise?
Um,
Anything particular?
no, just it's,
Everything's kind of easy now, huh? To get. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars.